Hi friends, it's Tuesday, it's November, and I thought I would start a weekly vlog today. This vlog is gonna have a lot of small businessy, behind the scenes, some knitting content, of course. It wouldn't be me without that. Some cozy fall vibes. Next week is Thanksgiving, so I have to do some like grocery shopping. I'm starting to get all of my stuff together, so it's like in 10 days from now. It's not this Thursday. But yeah, there's a lot going on. October was so busy that I didn't really do a lot of YouTube, and I'm very eager to get back to it. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Yesterday I was like thinking of starting the vlog on Monday, but I was just at work all day, which I know a lot of you enjoy seeing my shifts at my local yarn store. But yeah, I just didn't do anything. So today, what we're doing, it helps me to make a plan for the beginning of the day so that I actually get stuff done. But today we need to take the dog on a WALK, and then I need to make a grocery list because on Tuesdays I watch my niece from about noon until my cousin gets home at 6, and I cook dinner also. So usually, like lately, I've been doing crock pot meals so that I like do everything before I go over there and then it's like done. But at 5, I will have help from Kay because they're working from home. And I also think I might have convinced my mom to come over to help with the baby. So they'll watch her and I'm gonna cook dinner starting at 5. And I have this really great recipe that I'm gonna try. Let me go grab it so I can show you. Okay, this is a favorite recipe book in my house, Simply Julia. And so I'm gonna try this recipe, which is stewed chicken with sour cream and chive dumplings. It looks great. So yeah, I'm excited to try it. It looks great. So that's what I'm gonna make tonight. So I gotta make a grocery list for that and run to the grocery store after taking the DOG. And then I'm going to try, honestly, like that might be all I get done before having to go over there. But I am hoping that I can get some shipping done because I had a shop update last week. There is still yarn in the shop, so if you would like to take a look up there, here. This is the shop update video, so you can see kind of some of the goodies that I had. And yeah, so, but if I don't get shipping done today, I also will have tomorrow morning. So yeah, that's what's going on. I did want to show you, I'm almost done with a pair of mittens. So me and my friend Zoe put out this pattern called the Floriography Mittens. I designed the knitting pattern, and then she designed a cross-stitch design that you can embellish the mittens with. So I'm knitting myself a pair. This is my liminal base in the color Vintage Rose. This is the first mitten, and then I'm truly at the very tip top of the second one. And I'm gonna be doing a completely like beautiful neutral cross stitch design. I'm really excited about it, but it's also partially to show people what you can do with the pattern. Because we have a kit together, so you can definitely follow the kit colors, but you can also really go crazy and do whatever you want. So yeah, that's kind of what's up. So I'm gonna go get myself together, go on a walk, and then go to the grocery store, and then I'll check in a little bit. mean, I guess it's nice that the sun is out, but I can also turn off the air. Okay. Okay, done at Safeway. So, what was I gonna say about this? I've been looking and was getting a little bit nervous that I hadn't seen any turkey breasts, because I am not making a full turkey this year because there's only going to be 5 of us and one of us does not eat meat. So I've been looking for a turkey breast. I found them like that. I've cooked this recipe before because there have been like a couple Thanksgivings where it was like mostly vegetarians and then Kay and I. But anyway, I found turkey breasts. So I'm gonna go, I'm glad I found those. And I got everything for tonight's dinner, and there was like a sale on some of the like higher quality chicken, so that's nice. I love when that happens. And so it's nighttime. I knew I wasn't really gonna get to record a lot at dinner because it's always a little chaotic with baby. My mom came over, my cousin got home, and Kay was there, so yeah, I didn't really get any of eating and stuff, but I did want to do a little check-in before I like sign off for the night. While Mira was napping, I did finish my 2 mitts. They look really good. I think I mentioned it, but yeah, I'm really excited about it. So I'll start doing the little cross stitch on them tomorrow, and I'm going to be using this neutral, this is my Emtothethird sock base on them. I think they're going to be pretty stunning. So we got that. I also tonight, I think I need to recast on this project that I'm working on. So I think I'm going to unravel that, restart it. It's the Shift Cowl by Andrea Mowry. I just feel like it's not turning out the way I remember. So I'm just going to start from scratch. I was a little distracted when I was knitting it. The other thing I wanted to say is that something exciting came in the mail, which is my Woolens and Nosh Advent yarn, sock yarn. So there's a different color stripe for every day leading up for Christmas. And what's extra special is that I designed the little graphic that she used to have printed on all the bags. So it's very, very cool to see artwork that I did on, you know, on a product. So I haven't peeked yet. This is the mini that's going to be the toes and heel. So, and like if I have any left, the cuff. So yeah, I'm excited to have it, and I'm excited to kind of get ready to knit for Advent this year for Vlogmas. So yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, like I said, tonight I'm just kind of winding down. I think I'm gonna recast on the Shift, see if I can kind of get in the groove, because I remember like the first time I knit it, it took me a while to get into the groove, so I like believe that it will happen, but for whatever reason it like didn't happen for me when I cast it on a couple days ago. Okay, anyway, clearly I am tired. Tomorrow I didn't do any shipping today, which is fine. I kind of anticipated that happening. So tomorrow I'm hoping I can get all the shipping done as soon as possible. It's probably gonna take me a few hours, to be honest, because I also have to ship out my sticker club, which does take a little bit of time to kind of set up and whatever. But hopefully I can get it all done and take it to the post office. And if all things work out, I would love to run to IKEA tomorrow to pick up a piece of furniture for my office. But again, I am also working tomorrow night, so I don't have as much time. But if that doesn't work out, maybe I can do that Thursday, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, anyway, good night, friends. I will see you in the morning. Okay, I actually got all of that done in like less than an hour. I'm very proud of myself. So now I'm transitioning and sending out all of my October sticker club packages. So the sticker that I have for this month, or last month, usually I ship it at the beginning of November, but I was so busy with Sacred Sheep that I'm just behind. So this is her. She's like a little celestial knitter. I think it's cute. So I started last month because at this point I have so many sticker club members that handwriting all of the addresses was taking a long time. So I started printing out the envelopes, and I think it looks super cute. It's a little easier for me. And yeah, so I do still like handwrite a little thank you on each packing slip. So I'll work on that while I print the envelopes out, but that's what I am about to start working on. So yeah, we'll see how long that takes me. That usually takes a little bit longer because I have to do some like Photoshop stuff and troubleshoot my printer and whatnot. So yeah. Look at my cute little collection of packages. These are all the sticker club, and then just all sales from over the weekend, and a couple prizes for my Discord Socktober knit along. So I'm gonna run to the post office and drop them off, and then I think I have enough time, it's not even noon yet, to go to IKEA. So yeah. Maple kindly reminded me that I hadn't taken her yet. So we went to the park, and I decided I'm just gonna take the packages when I leave for work. But it's like 12:30 now and I need lunch, and I'm thinking I'm gonna make myself some chilaquiles. We don't really have a bunch of leftovers, and the leftovers we do have, I'm gonna take for dinner. So yeah, let's go make some food. Good morning. The sun is out, shining beautifully. Mabel and I are on our way to my mom's house because she's leaving on like a 3-week trip, and I guess she needs a better suitcase. Like, her suitcase isn't working, so I loaded my suitcase up in the back for her to take. She was gonna come pick it up later, but like she always does this, and I think she's running out of time. So I'm gonna go drop it off, and then later I'm gonna come back and pick her up to take her to the airport. And then Kay and I have therapy together later today, and then we're probably going to cook a cozy meal. My plan was to edit today, but also I like have in my mind to go to IKEA. Like, honestly, it's not urgent, which is why I keep putting it off. Like, I really want to do it, but like there's other things that are more important. So yeah, actually after work yesterday, I finished editing the first exclusive video for my Sticker Club subscribers / Discord subscribers, and I'm really excited to share it with them. It's like a dye with me. I'm calling it the natural dye Aries because I'm very funny. So anyway, if you're interested in seeing more into like my dyeing process, yeah, you can sign up via Discord, Ko-Fi, or join the Sticker Club, and you'll get exclusive video content. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's go to Mom's. I've been like editing videos and like on my computer, but to be honest, I have a horrible headache that kind of came out of nowhere. But I just got something exciting in the mail, so there's that. I've been really wanting some of these like Scandinavian stars. You know what I'm talking about? Hang in the window, light up, for that window in particular. So just got these in the mail. I'm like, maybe I'll set them up before everyone gets here for Thanksgiving. But yeah, I just got these. If I like them, I will link them down below. They're from Amazon. But I'm excited. I think they're gonna be a cute like addition to holiday decor. Yeah. Hey, good morning. It's Friday. I didn't record a lot last night because I think I talked and I had a really bad headache, and we were gonna do therapy, but I was feeling so bad on my way home from dropping my mom off that I was like, can we cancel? So Kay was like, yeah, for sure. So we canceled therapy and then came home, and I was like not sure if my blood sugar was high or low, but we like did a walk around the park and that helped, just like not feeling so bad. And then we watched some Great British Baking Show and then painted our nails. Very cute. So that's kind of like all that happened last night. But this morning I'm feeling much better, thank God. And I still have it in my mind that I would like to go to IKEA, because I do want to kind of set up my room, like make it nice and clean, because my cousin is coming on Monday and we'll be staying there for like a week. So yeah. Which also means that I kind of want to finish editing this video as soon as possible. So this morning I'm gonna drink my coffee and knit a little bit, and I did want to show you what I'm working on. I think I mentioned, I can't remember, that Tim and I are making shift cowls for our friends who are moving. And so this is the beginning. I'll take a other video of it so you can see it better. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It took me a while to like get, I'm so annoyed with my hiccups. It took me a while to get back in the groove of it. I made one like a year ago, but now that I'm understanding what's happening, it's a little easier. So yeah, I'm just gonna work on this and watch some YouTube this morning while I drink my coffee, and then figure out what the rest of the day is gonna look like. I'm done promising things because I change my mind a lot, okay? I think that's normal. I have started editing this vlog that you're watching right now, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I really hope you enjoy whenever that comes out.
It's not the obvious things that you do. Although
I think I've been replaced. Is this now the maple to the third show? Excuse me, ma'am. Are you recording a podcast? Are you a little puppy who's recording a podcast? I don't think you have thumbs. I don't know if you can knit without thumbs.
You're gonna see a lot of me like right here in this exact spot all day today. I'm just like in an editing cave. Also, it's very cold. It was in the 30s when I woke up this morning, and I'm just like, sometimes it feels like even though my heat is on and we're like at 65 degrees, the cold is different. It just like seeps in differently. So yeah, I'm just cold, all bundled up. I decided for lunch that my mouth's like watering thinking about it. There's a yellow curry from a Thai place near us that is just my absolute favorite. Oh, it's so good. I eat it very regularly. And yeah, that's just what it feels like. It's gonna warm me from the inside out. So I'm gonna keep editing it. I decided to order it for delivery, so it'll be here in about an hour, less than that, 40 minutes. Yeah, but that's what's going on. I know, kind of a boring day, but hopefully I'll be done in a few hours, and then my IKEA run dreams will come true. I also do want to cook dinner tonight, because we're going out tomorrow and Monday. Like, we have plans to eat out. So I have some like chicken thighs in the fridge. I feel like I'm always thinking about what to eat next. Do you feel that way? Like, why do we have to eat 3 times a day? So annoying. But I was thinking of making barbecued chicken, like pizza maybe, or barbecue chicken like calzones, and maybe I'll make it super easy on myself and just go buy some pre-made pizza dough. So I was thinking about that. Yeah, that's what's going on. I know. Earlier today, my favorite restaurant posted this like beautiful cake that was like kabocha squash and hazelnut, and it just looked beautiful. Their cakes are always like amazing. So I sent it to like everyone I know because they all know I love this restaurant. A lot of them eat there with me. And I sent a picture of a slice to my cousin who lives next door. And we live down the street from the restaurant. So she texted me. She actually called me and she was like cutting out. And I didn't understand what was going on. And then I like went on Instagram and she had been like, I'm going to get a slice. So she went and got a slice, brought it to me. I made some tea and we just split it. It was better than I thought, even if that's possible. So anyway, back to editing, but we're also cracking up because every time we hang out, like especially as it's gotten cold, we're sitting there like with our cups of tea and like bean chismosas, and we were like, oh my god, we have turned into our tias that we would like laugh at, not laugh at, but like that we were aware of were chismosas, and now we are the chismosas. And so every time we're together, we like have this moment of like realization that we're like sitting at the table, drinking our like warm beverage, and we're like, oh my god, we've become the chismosas. So anyway, we had that moment. It was very goofy. But anyway, back to editing. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but I can't go get the IKEA thing by myself because it's 70 pounds. Yeah, I didn't realize. So I'm gonna go pick Kay up from the bus, and I think we're just gonna get dinner at IKEA, and then they're gonna help me bring home the thing. I also like kind of want to go to Home Goods. I don't know if Kay will want to go, but okay. The sun is so bright. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday. I'm so excited. So I had a kind of not a great night's sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night. Had not a great night's sleep. Woke up in the middle of the night because I've been having some back pain. Went downstairs, sat with the heating pad. Also ordered some things for my Thanksgiving table online at that time. Went back to bed and then woke up kind of late for me, like 8:30. And when I went downstairs, Kay was cleaning our little like Norwegian waffle maker because I'd been talking about waffles yesterday. So that was very sweet. So we made waffles. I feel like every time I vlog, I make those waffles, which is not a common occurrence, which is kind of funny. So we did that, and they just made me some coffee and sent me upstairs to finish my video. So when I do a video, I like have to upload it, but then I also have to do all of the like title and description and captioning and stuff. So hopefully that'll take me like an hour or so. And then I like post on social media that the video is up. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Also, the sun is like streaming in, which is very nice, but also directly in my eyeballs. So I'm gonna change my blinds around and drink my coffee while I get the video ready, which you may have watched last week. So yeah. Okay, we're back from the farmer's market, and I wanted to show you what we got. First off, concha for us to share. This is from a bakery called Dos Hermanos here in Portland, and they make good conchas. And then we also got a couple baguettes, high maple, which are for the vegetarian stuffing that I'm gonna make. I'm actually gonna like cut these up and then put them in the freezer so that I don't have to deal with it day of. Okay, then we got some parsley, some persimmons, and some garlic. The persimmons are also for the stuffing. I'll post a link if you're interested. Potatoes, and then a ton of Brussels sprouts. I was gonna do green beans, but they had so many Brussels sprouts that I was like, okay, just wanted something green. And then I stopped by like the bougie grocery store, also for like ingredients for this stuffing. Shiitakes to make a mushroom broth, a couple big stalks of Swiss chard, which I also think I'm gonna cut up and freeze. And then celery root. If you've never had it, it just tastes like celery. But we're gonna trim off all the outside, cube it, and then roast it, and it's really yummy. That's also for the vegetarian stuffing. Then the rest is for tonight's dinner, which is going to be barbecue chicken calzones. So fresh pizza dough. We also needed half and half and coffee. I got this one for Kay. They haven't seen it yet, but isn't that cute? Okay. And then just cheese and onions, and I've got chicken thighs in the fridge that I'm gonna like do barbecue on my cast iron. So this is the grocery haul, which is quite a lot. Oh, we also got chicken, a frozen whole chicken. They had like a little bit of a discount. I'm gonna make that maybe on Tuesday night when my family arrives. And then some honey, which I'll use it with the turkey breast. I'll post like all the recipes that my family, that I use down below in the description in case you're interested. I still have quite a bit of grocery shopping to do, but I was actually planning on doing that early tomorrow morning at the non-bougie grocery store. So like flour and whatever. But there we go. Hi friends. So I realized as I was editing this that I didn't really have an outro. But essentially the week wrapped up with Kay and I frantically cleaning the house and kind of arranging it. It's looking super cute. I am really happy with how everything turned out. And Monday hit and I had work and dinner with friends and then picked up my cousin. Ooh. Picked up my cousin and then immediately Tuesday morning went to pick up Yaya and Kennedy. So it's been like nonstop family since then. Today is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and I've already cooked a pumpkin pie, baked a pumpkin pie, am brining my turkey breasts, and you know, it's like feeling festive and fun over here. So thank you so much. I hope that this vlog gave you some comfy, cozy feelings, which was my intention. I hope it's keeping you company during Thanksgiving. If you're a host, I hope it gave you a moment of peace. If you are attending someone else's Thanksgiving, I hope it reminds you to wash a couple extra dishes because hosting is no joke. And if you can't be with family for, you know, any number of reasons, I hope that it gave you a moment of respite from all of the things you may be feeling and maybe a little bit of a distraction. I am very excited for Vlogmas. Like I said, if you are planning on keeping up with Vlogmas and you aren't already, please subscribe. If you like this video, please like it. All of these things like help out creators like me so much in the algorithm. And yeah, I'm about to head out to the day before Thanksgiving knit night. I have a feeling it will be bonkers, but also very fun. And I'll see you very soon for Vlogmas chaos, fun, joy. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll talk soon. Bye.